Another day, another time where we forget to change the intro. But what's good, everybody? It is your main man, JPLX24, and back again with another Sonic podcast. And this time, we are going to be talking about Sonic Movie 3, what we can expect, what we want to see, and shit with the shits. And speaking of shit with the shits, I got some little friends I got here with me to discuss. The same guest as last time. Would you guys like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Tori. I'm one of Josh's little shits.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Sam. My YouTube channel is Sam Animations. I'm also his second one, if you were not aware. And I think that makes sense because in real life, I'm a very dark person.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, we got Sam and Tori here. Oh, I just realized something. There is a big. I caught that before it was too late. There was an audio delay on my end. It was very, very long, but I just fixed it. It's a good. It's better that I did it now than fucking 15 minutes into the presentation. But anyways,
yeah.
we're talking about Sonic Movie 3. We got Tori and Sam here, guys. Let's talk. First, we got to talk about what we saw in the after credits of Sonic 2. Okay, so credits roll, blah 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 blah. Movie goes ahead. Movie, like Eggman dies, bullshit, and everything seems to be a okay. Baseball scene, have the Sonic and friends have a new family, and then credit comes, and then after the credits, or like in between the credits, we see you see Gun just checking the aftermath of the Death Egg robot battle, and then we see it's just like no sign of Robotnik. He's like gone missing, and then the Gun commander's just like no one should have survived that crash. He's toast. Good riddance, and then all that stuff. And then the lady who was talking to him was like, "Sir, we found something." I forget exactly what she said, but it's like something like a blah 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 research blah blah data dating over 50 years.
Bro,
Coordinates.
once he said 50 years, I lost it.
Oh, it was coordinates, she said?
It was coordinates.
Yeah. So it's like we found coordinates to blah 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 dating back over 50 years. And all my Sonic fans knows out there, when you hear the phrase 50 years, who else could that be associated with? So, we find Shadow coming out of his healing chamber, just like the one in Dragon Ball. Pops out, he awakens from his long slumber, and he's ready to fuck shit up in the third movie. So yeah, we're getting Shadow in the third movie as a villain. What do you guys think about that?
Gosh. Project Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So what do you guys think of Shadow being part of the movie canon now?
So, here was honestly my initial thought. I'm actually gonna go first. Originally, and I was talking to Shiny Sonic about this. I think you two might know who she is. We were originally thinking, we kind of wanted the movie to follow the games a little more chronologically.
Right.
So we were thinking that Amy and Metal Sonic would have been the next characters in the third movie.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is now they're probably going to switch it around. It's probably going to be Shadow. I think Amy will still be in this movie. I hope so. She really should be, since she's really important to Shadow's character.
Amy?
Yeah, she is.
How?
Sonic Adventure 2. She played a role in part of changing his decision.
Okay, yeah. Okay, no, I see what you mean. I'm like, wait, what? No, but I see what you mean now.
But yeah, no, overall, I was just like, if Shadow shows up, I might be a little upset, but then Shadow showed up and then I got really excited, so clearly I was very happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna take the lead in on this next one. See, like, initially, just kind of like what Sam said, I wanted it to be Metal Sonic. Because I wanted them to follow the game, chronology. And, so, I was expecting, like, okay, well, they show Tails and Knuckles, so they gotta do Amy and Metal Sonic and all that shit. And another thing that I noticed is one thing that, like, when I watch other people's reviews, especially, like, Some Call Me Johnny's, he notices that, like, the quill that Eggman was holding on to just kind of vanishes. And it's like, maybe that could be used to, like, power up Metal Sonic and all that shit, blah, 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 blah. And, I mean, he could still possibly be in the movie, like maybe as like a surprise ending villain. But, but like it's just like I said, these movies aren't gonna be like direct game adaptations. So, and the fact that it doesn't do that, I feel like makes it even better because like the possibilities for these movies are quite possibly endless. Like no pun intended. And yes, so like the fact that Shadow is like now part of the game canon, here's one thing I'm really worried about. For the love of God, don't make him an edge lord. Like,
I
please,
knew you were gonna say
for
that.
Christ's sakes. Like, I don't really like edgy Shadow. I don't like edgy Shadow. I don't like Vegeta Shadow. I like the more, what was it like, more mysterious Shadow. It's just like he's a good guy, but it's just like some of the stuff that he does is like it's not as like kind-hearted as Sonic, but he's still like a bad guy. I want to think of him like I'm trying to think of like a character I can compare him to. I'm gonna
He's
like
more than anti-hero, I would say.
yeah, kind of like anti-hero, kind of like how if I could like put him damn, I don't know. If I could like compare him to anyone, like in terms of like how his morality should be, I would like compare him to like Bakugo from My Hero Academia. It's like they're both heroes, but it's like it's like Bakugo's way more violent than like Deku is, and I don't want Shadow to be fucking like angry or anything. I'd want him to be like the mysterious, like kind of isolated type of just the kind of cool, calm type of personality he has. But he's just like get the job done no matter what. Kind of like how Knuckles was in the second movie, but like Shadow will legitimately kill someone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's kind of how Shadow is. He does want to fight for the greater good, but his way of doing it tends to be a lot more aggressive.
Oh, you know what? I just thought I just had a good threat go. I feel like Shadow could be the perfect like he could be the opposite. He could be like the opposite side of how Sonic is. Like like Sonic, he's like he's cocky, he's arrogant. Like he likes to show off and all that stuff. While Shadow, he's like more serious, get to the point, and he likes to call Sonic out on. He's like, hey, you're being too like reckless. You need to like stay focused. Like that would give them an interesting dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys can agree with me or not.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Tori, you've been muted for a while.
Sorry, there was some noise going on, and then you guys were talking. But I was actually gonna respond to that. I feel like that's probably how they're going to be at the end of the movie. When they, if they do something similar to the Bio Lizard fight,
Hmm.
just because of like I've been watching like the Twitter takeovers, and just like the dynamic that the two of them have, I feel like is something that they're going to incorporate into the movie. And I feel like the movie isn't going to be like the same as Sonic 2, but just like the way that Knuckles and Sonic are, and then kind of put that with Sonic and Shadow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
get you.
yeah, I'm expecting something like that. Also, just one thing, I don't know if they'd make him an edgelord, but I feel like someone's gonna call him Edgy the Hedgy.
I mean,
That's all I want to say.
that's just like his nickname. It's like Sonic and like people calling him the Blue Blur. Edgy the Hedgy is just like his fucking nickname.
Oh yeah, but have they ever called him that in canon?
No.
No,
They should.
they might for a joke. I know,
That's
I know how we
probably
talked
good.
about like last week how Eggman was telling Knuckles that he will show him the way, and that might have been a reference to "Do you know the way?"
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So they might do something like that.
Yo, imagine how. Imagine how fucking weird it would be just to see Shadow holding a gun in that movie. Like, could you imagine?
Oh
Just like
God.
it's just like Sonic's beating the just like Sonic's beating the shit out of him. It's just like, damn Hedgehog, you may have defeated me in combat, but that doesn't mean I'm out of options. And then he just pulls out a gun and starts shooting him.
So, I have actually 3 questions
Okay,
that we could all kind of just talk about.
go for it.
It came up in my head. So, one is I saw a video on pretty much the entire Project Shadow storyline because I only played bits and pieces of Adventure 2, so I didn't really
Hmm.
know the whole story. And then after seeing that video, I was just like, oh, Project Shadow is actually pretty freaking dark. And I hope that my question is, do you think that they will partially dumb it down for the audience they're going to?
Basically, what you're trying to say is, are they going to show Maria getting shot?
If people do need an off-screen death or something.
No, they need to do they low key.
They don't have to show her getting directly shot, but they have
I
to
want
at
to.
least.
I want to. No, they don't have to show her getting shot because God forbid, that'd be traumatizing for some kids. But I at least want to hear the gun sound. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That'll be interesting.
I also want to see fucking Gerald Robotnik die via firing squad like how they did in Sonic X.
Yeah, I just wonder how they're gonna go about that because I know PG movies can go over darker themes, so it's not like Adventure 2.
It's not like death is just completely out of the question.
Yeah, I just wonder how they're gonna go about it.
Yeah.
At least it's not like 4 kids, so.
Actually, we gotta even because now that you bring that up, are they even gonna do that at all with this version of Shadow? Because it's like we said, these movies aren't direct adaptations of like the character's personality, so it's like they might just make him fucking. I don't even know. Because what I'm thinking what they might do is I'm wondering what they could do with him because so Shadow was created and all that stuff, blah 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 blah, and yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. Forget it. I thought I had something, but I didn't. Never mind.
It really just depends on if they're gonna pick up Space Colony Arc or not.
Right.
I feel like.
Yeah, because they already got the 50-year shit going on.
Like, will Maria? Actually, no. Maria and Gerald being on Space Colony Arc is kind of integral to the story, so I don't know. They might actually have to keep that.
I mean, they did mention the secret research facility, so
yeah,
right.
They're definitely
I
gonna
think
at
it will
least
be
mention
in there.
Gerald.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna have Maria and Gerald be part of his origin story, but will it actually be on the Space Colony Arc? We don't know. It could be fucking Area 51 for all we know.
That is
Oh
true.
my god.
They
Now I
could
wanna
do
see
that.
It would be interesting. Oh, but
yeah, they're not direct. They're not direct. So
yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of my first question. My second question is about Amy Rose. One, I think we all can kind of agree that she'll likely appear in the next movie, but I'm still going to ask, do you think she'll be in the next movie? And
She's
two,
definitely going to be part of the movie. It's just we're not sure if she's going to be in the third one, specifically.
Yeah, and I'm hoping she is.
I hope so.
I think she's gonna be an end of the movie character. I don't know why that's what I'm leaning towards.
I feel like she might be similar to how it was with Knuckles. Because,
Actually, no, finish, my bad.
Because, you know how at the end of the first movie they showed off Tails, but then they announced, hey, Knuckles is also going to be in this movie too, with the Idris Elba, showing, the Knuckles profile shit. So she may be part of the plot, but, she won't be a, surprise, it's so-and-so and all that. No, she's just going to be, part of the, she's just going to be part of the shit with no real, hype shit. Kind of like how Casual saw the Knuckles in the first Sonic trailer. Or the second Sonic movie trailer.
I don't think she'll show up as early as Knuckles did. She might show up a little later in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not as immediate. Because we saw Knuckles before we even saw Sonic in that movie.
I know. I was just like, oh, this movie's about Knuckles.
Yeah, so it's definitely not. She might not be that early, but at the same time, she technically could be. I don't know. It depends on who they want to give more attention to.
Yeah.
And who has the most demand?
Yeah. Well, obviously, Shadow's only the second most popular character in the whole canon, so
exactly.
Obviously, Shadow's gonna have more, demand.
You know how I think they'll start it?
How so?
I think they should start it with Shadow's origin story. I think that would be a really good introduction into the movie.
Showing how he was created 50 years ago and all that stuff?
Pretty much that and the entire Maria storyline, so we see it, and then it goes into the actual story.
I could see it working. It's kind of like how they did in Adventure 2.
Yeah.
That makes sense, especially with the way that they started the second movie, where it cold opens on Eggman and then we cut to everybody else. That would make sense.
I think it'd be really nice. I'm hoping they do that, but if they don't, they'll probably think of something creative. I mean, considering how good the second movie was, I'm sure this one will be pretty good too.
Oh my god! You know what I need to see in the third movie?
What?
I need to see Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all get their ass beat by Shadow. They'll fucking gang up on him, and he'll still kick all their asses. I need to see that.
I'm
That
just thinking of the Forces cutscene.
I don't know if you guys ever watched like this the second season of Sonic Boom, but like there's this one scene where like Shadow was like, he was pissed off like cuz like Eggman was trying to make a video game, right? And he
Mhm.
wanted like someone and he wanted someone he liked to he wanted to motion capture all of Sonic's like, combat shit. But then he's like, I need someone who's like good enough to like be as strong or just not as stronger as Sonic. So then he goes up to Shadow and she's like, "Oh Shadow, I got a proposition for you." Eggman's and then Shadow's just like, "Man, fuck you, I ain't working for you again. Get the hell out of here." And then he walks off. And then freaking, he walks up to Sonic. He's like, "Hey Sonic, I got something." He's like, "What do you think of Shadow?" And then Sonic's just like giving basic generic. He's not saying anything mean, but he's not really saying anything. He's basically keeping neutral about Shadow. And then Eggman edited that footage and showed him talking shit about Shadow. He edited it, and then freaking Shadow's just like, "This aggression shall not stand. Sonic will pay for what he said." And then he basically just beats up everybody in the fucking Sonic Boom crew, and it is so hilarious.
Oh my god.
I need that to.
That's
I need
amazing.
him. I need Shadow to beat up Team Sonic. Like that shit will be funny to me personally. What do you guys think?
That's so mean.
Look, man.
See, that sounds really funny because I'm just imagining that one meme. I don't remember what show it's from, of the guy that just goes around like slapping everybody at like a family.
Oh, I know what you're
gathering
talking about.
with
Yeah,
Shadow.
I would love to. Yo, imagine if he slapped like fucking Maddie and Tom or some shit. it's like fucking. It's just like they see Sonic getting his ass beat. He's like, "Oh my god, Sonic! Get the fuck away from him, you stupid freaking humans!"
Bro, if Shadow does that, Sonic's gonna go Fleetway.
Bro, I need Sonic. I need okay. No, I'm not gonna say no. I was gonna say something kind of screwed. I was gonna say no.
What were you gonna say?
No, no, I don't want to say because it's kind of fucked.
Oh boy.
What?
No. It was
You gotta say it after the stream.
yeah. I gotta say it after the shit because I can't say it on stream because no. We'll save it for later. But anyways,
Interesting.
back to the third movie expectations. What kind of stuff do you guys want to see in the third movie? Just like the backstory, like anything specific.
Say that again, sorry.
When it comes to the third movie, do you guys like want to see something specific or like just like who you want to be in the actual movie?
The thing is, there's not really much I'm asking for, and there's not too much that I know of.
Right.
So, really, the most important things are following certain elements of Adventure 2. It doesn't have to be everything, but like literally just the most important parts. And Amy and Shadow being introduced into the movie.
Right.
And you know what? Rouge could be possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might as well throw Rouge in there as well.
Yeah, but I just wonder if adding in 3 characters would be too much. You know?
I honestly am expecting Rouge a little before Amy.
I would
I
see why
can
you
understand
say
why you
that.
think that.
Yeah.
I feel like those 3 characters are definitely like the top candidates for who should be in the third movie. And
Oh my bad.
what do you say?
I was gonna say, or they could do this. They could flip the CD plot and the Adventure 2 plot in the sense of like Adventure 2 plot kind of comes first, and then Amy and Metal Sonic are introduced in the next movie.
Mm-hmm.
They could do that.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
No, but
I feel like they
sorry.
could. No, you're good. I feel like what they could do is like, because if you kind of notice how like with the second Sonic movie, it kind of was like it was kind of like a combination between like Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Sonic Adventure. Low key, they kind of like took elements from like all 3 of those games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What they could do with like let's say this one, they could do like fucking they could do like Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic CD, and Sonic 06, to introduce Silver into the plot.
Okay, so you were also thinking about Silver.
Yeah, like cuz like it's like he has to be like next if we're talking about like popular characters being introduced as like the final shit, because we already got Sonic, we already got Tails and Knuckles, we already got
I hope
Shadow.
we already got Sonic.
Yeah, because like who's like a really popular character who they can include besides like those 4, because like those are like the 4 most popular if I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. In terms of ones that like everybody knows, yeah.
I know Silver's got a lot of fans, and I'm one of them.
I
But
just
yeah,
think
I
it'd be
mean,
really funny. Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. Finish.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I feel like it'd be really funny if they introduced Silver and they did it with like him coming from the future, because they can do whatever with how they've done like rings in the movies.
Hmm.
But if they just were like, oh, we're seeing someone from 50 years in the past, and that's the focus of 3, and then they're like, oh my god, someone just came from like 200 years in the future, and that's Sonic 4. That
Do
just
you
feels like that'd be really
think?
funny.
Do you think that they could take? Why am I thinking of a Sonic cinematic universe right now? I think they could solve
Because
this
that's what they're making.
I honestly think they could make a really good franchise, and you know what they could do?
What?
They could end it off by fixing up the '06 storyline and making it their last movie. Think about it. 3 superpowered hedgehogs fighting against Solaris in a movie. I think that would work as a grand finale.
I think that'd be interesting, but I feel like they wouldn't adapt '06.
They probably wouldn't.
Yeah, they would adapt something that was like
I feel like
I don't know what's well received
I don't
generations.
think that they would like adapt from '06, but one thing I think they would do if it would come to '06 is that they would like take its plot and probably rewrite it. Not like rewrite it, but it's like take like certain elements from it and like combine it with another game, kind of like how they did with Sonic 2. But like the overall plot is basically Sonic 06, like kind of like how in Sonic 2 the overall plot was Sonic and Tails meeting each other, fighting Eggman at the end, and blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
So they could do something like that for like the end of, I'm gonna like, let's assume this just like Saga 1, because I don't know, would they make more movies? Like, if they were gonna like end it with like a Sonic 06 storyline? I don't know.
The cinematic universe honestly makes sense with how big it is. Like it's just I don't know. It's they're probably just gonna keep making more and more money. So it would make sense if they did like
Oh, 100%.
other stuff to like to adapt different things. Like I don't know, like do a world adventure, like how Unleashed was, and like stuff like that.
I
I don't know.
honestly want that because I was thinking about this like after we watched the second movie, like when we all went home and all that stuff. I was thinking about it, and just like, and I was watching, I was watching some of the clips on YouTube. Don't do that, by the way. And I was watching, I was like rewatching some of the scenes, and I'm just like, what if it's like there's a like I was thinking to myself like there's a very 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 high chance they could adapt the story of Sonic Unleashed, and if they did that, I would go apeshit.
Absolutely.
Story for it just works really well. Like again, especially like
It's a great story.
yeah, and just everything of like them going to different locations. There's a bunch of like temples and stuff which they
Hmm.
already like had in Sonic 2.
Yeah, and they can
And it
like
just
oh no, finish.
oh, just like they already like where did they go? Siberia? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Siberia.
Yeah, like they're already going to all these different places. Like it would make sense, especially for a kids movie, to have like all the different locations and everything. I feel like that would definitely make sense.
And one thing they can also do, like if they were to make like a adaptation of Sonic Unleashed, is that they could like also like take a moment to like kind of like what they did in Siberia with that whole like bar sequence. They could like take the time to like experience different cultures of like different areas. Give like the kids like, hey, these are people who live in the
Exactly.
world. These are how their cultures are like. This is how people are this or like. This is how people like that are like. It teaches them like diversity and all that stuff. To the
Yeah,
children.
exactly.
And I feel like it'd be perfect. I was gonna say something, but I lost it. It was something about it. Oh, right, now I remember. I recently found, this is like not related to the movie, but it's related to Sonic Unleashed, and I want to bring it up. Did you guys know the writer of Sonic Unleashed was a woman?
Nice.
I did not know that at
I didn't know
all.
that until like fucking what was it? I was writing, I'm writing a review video for like when I eventually do my review on Sonic Unleashed, and I'm still working on it. And when I was looking up like research on the game, I found out that the scenario writer for Sonic Unleashed, yeah, she's a woman, and
Yoko Shimura.
apparently that's the only game that she's worked on for Sonic. She like did a one and just like, alright, I'm done. Peace out, y'all. And the fact that she did one of the greatest stories in the Sonic game
And
really says a
people
lot.
didn't appreciate it until like a decade later.
Nah, people didn't appreciate. I feel like people just didn't appreciate when it comes to Sonic Unleashed. I feel like people didn't really appreciate just how much charm went into Sonic Unleashed. You know, because like
Mhm.
if you don't like the werehog, you don't like the werehog. Like nothing's like you can't change that. If you don't like the werehog, you don't like it. It's whatever. But like there's so much stuff that they did in Unleashed that a lot of games, like afterwards are kind of missing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's just it's just like Sonic Unleashed just has that. I don't know what it is, but it just like has something.
Yeah.
Sega put a lot
It's like
of
it's
work.
hard to explain, but like you'll know when you play the actual game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing that she was I noticed that she also worked on Sonic X, and that probably
Oh, did
explains
she?
why. Yeah, she was. And I was looking at some comparisons between the Sonic X dub and the Japanese sub, and it made me realize how much 4Kids robbed me of a good story.
Mhm. Mhm.
No,
Oh my
seriously. I
god.
looked at certain scenes like, oh, what was a good one? So Molly's death in the Metarex saga, right?
There was
I
somebody
didn't
who
even know she
died.
died in the dub until I watched the Japanese version.
Wait, Molly died?
Yes,
The
she
girl
died.
the girl that Shadow became friends with?
No, I know who she is, but she died.
Yes, she
Yeah.
died. Look, the
She
dub. No, let me tell you something. The dub completely censors it out. It makes it like she just flew away and never came back.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah, no, when I was watching X, I
crazy.
started out watching like season 1 in dub, and then I was like, I can't do this. And I watched like the rest of dub, and it was so weird. Like there's a scene where Knuckles goes into like a strip club during the Metarex
Oh my
saga.
god, I remember
There's
that.
like all that stuff. Yeah, like that's a lot of the stuff that they put in there. Yeah, 4Kids.
And you know one
knocked it
thing? No.
off.
Here's one thing. What you guys are saying is good and all, but one thing I will forever be mad about 4Kids about is when the final battle with Sonic and Shadow, when Shadow took off his inhibitor rings when he went super, they played Live and Learn and the 4Kids dub didn't. I'm so mad about that. Dude, cause like when they put living, no, cause like when freaking Shadow was like he was saying his name, it's like I'm Shadow, the Hedgehog, and the rings came off, and you're the fucking like, bro, that shit got me so hyped when I watched it for the first time, dude. They should have kept that
Aw.
shit in. That shit was beautiful.
Look, long story short, I'm gonna rewatch Sonic X in Japanese and probably realize how much care the writers put into Sonic X.
Yeah, I need to watch that with
Mhm.
I need to watch that with my one friend. You know what? I'm about to text her right now, see if she wants to do that. You guys continue. But going back to the movies now,
Yeah, that was a bit of a tangent.
nah, it's all good. Going back to the third movie, Shadow's coming, want to see. Actually, there's something that I want to mention as well, because it's like, okay, there's some stuff about Sonic Adventure 2 that's kind of stupid, to say the
Such
least.
as
Like, it's like when Shadow's trying to remember what Maria said to him. It's like, Shadow, I beg of you, promise me to, and then it cuts off, and it's just like, don't worry, Maria, I promise you, revenge, and it's just like, what? I don't want them to do that. Like, if Maria ends up being like, like someone who like Shadow really cares about in this like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Canon?
movie.
Canon. Thank you. In this canon, I don't want him to just like, take his revenge on all of humanity and all that shit. I feel like if anything, he would try to go after the gun commander, whoever the hell like put a bullet to her head.
Mm.
Like, cause they kind of did that in Sonic X actually, cause like
Yeah, they did.
when they showed off like Maria's death, and then they like cause like the news lady and like the what is it Chris's stalking teacher, they like interviewed the guy who like shot Maria, and he's just like, I regret what I did. She was so young, and then he like starts to break down and cry about it. I feel like if Shadow were to find out about that, or just like I feel like what he should do is like I realize what I want to say now. It's like he shouldn't be angry at all the people who like at all of humanity, but he should be angry at the person who like, and he should just be like, I want to find out who this person is, like like after like someone tells him just like, oh, are you really gonna like be upset about all of humanity, like we ain't do shit to you, and just like, you're right, I need to find out who killed him, and then he just like tries to go and find out who that was, and blah 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 blah, and then like Sonic tells him to like talk about it, it's like, no 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 no, don't do it, and all that stuff,
Okay. No, I
basic
get what
children
you're
stuff.
saying.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think in SA2, Gerald Robotnik purposefully made Shadow to actually help with humanity, and then altered his programming to pretty much destroy it after he saw his granddaughter get killed, and Gerald Robotnik pretty much lost all hope in humanity. He was just like, okay, I'm gonna wipe you guys out now, and I'll program Shadow to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the thing is, he still made Shadow with some of Maria's memories, which is why he ended up changing later.
Right.
But yeah, one thing I found out is that Shadow was not based off of base form Sonic, but Super Sonic.
I'm sorry, what?
That makes sense.
There was a video I was watching that kind of went over the origins of Project Shadow. I think I mentioned this before.
Mm-hmm.
And Gerald Robotnik had gone through, I think it was Hidden Palace Zone, and he saw the mural. Like he had to have seen some of the murals. So this is like a speculation kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But if you look at the mural of a superpowered hedgehog fighting, I think it was one of Eggman's robots. I think that's
yeah,
what
it was one of Eggman's
telling.
robots in Hidden Palace.
Yeah, you can see, like, you look at that design in Shadows, you could kind of do a headcanon of, oh, because his spikes are up. It's not like Sonic spikes, which are down. That too.
And you know
Not
what?
spikes, quills.
Now that you mention that, that just reminded me of something, because it's like in Sonic Adventure 1, the way they stylized like the way they made the 3D model of Super Sonic, it's like almost exactly like how Shadow's hair is now. Like look it up for yourselves. If you like, search up Sonic Adventure 1 Super Sonic and then look up Shadow. Their hair is like almost the exact same thing. In fact, I'm about to do it right now. Let's take a look and see.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Sonic Adventure 1
it
Super
literally
Sonic.
is like his design.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, it's like almost the exact same thing. So I could see what you mean, saying how like a Shadow's like design was based off of like Super Sonic and stuff.
In the later renditions, it doesn't look like that anymore.
Yeah,
course.
Sonic. All of Sonic's hair is just pointing up now.
Yeah,
Probably to differentiate the two, I guess. I don't know.
That's really cool, though. I actually didn't catch on to that.
I've noticed that ever since I was a child. I want to say I was like maybe 12 when I noticed it.
Thanks for the tidbit.
You're welcome. Okay, so now that we are still discussing movie 3, there's something else I want to talk about. Not necessarily towards the third movie, just like something in general. It's just like what's a good question to ask? Oh, do you think the humans characters will play like any significant role in this movie? Because I'm gonna be honest, I kind of hope they don't.
No.
They're probably going to take more of a back seat. I mean, you kind of notice they took mostly a back seat in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, minus the
Except for that wedding scene.
That's what I was saying,
Yeah.
minus the wedding scene. So I'm sure the third movie will probably follow a similar formula. They will play a role at some point, but they're not going to be the main focus at all.
Yeah,
I feel like
they're gonna be shoehorned in.
Yeah, I
but,
feel like
not huge.
you can finish.
Oh no, I just said I feel like they're gonna be shoehorned in, but in the way that they were in Sonic 2. But I wouldn't be surprised if they gave like something similar to Amy's speech to Shadow to one of the
Yeah.
I was thinking the
humans,
exact same
like
thing.
they did in Sonic X.
Yeah, they did that with Chris Thorndike.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was also thinking like maybe like a Tom and Maddie, like when Sonic's out just too busy fighting, Shadow or whatever the hell, they could find out that like, hey, Shadow wasn't really like, it's like there's like a letter that like Gerald Robotnik did blah 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 blah, and then like Shadow reads it and he's just like, oh, I was wrong and all that stuff, and like he like apologized and all that stuff, blah 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 blah, and the next thing some random like the surprise supervillain, whoever the fuck, if it's like Metal Sonic or the Bio Lizard, blah 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 blah, and then those two decide, you know what, I was wrong, Sonic, let's team up and kick this guy's ass. They could do something like that if they're gonna have the humans in like at all. Know what I'm saying?
Now that you mention it, I think there are two routes they could do.
Go
They
f-
could follow the Adventure 2 route and use BioLizard, which was technically the ultimate life form prototype,
mhm.
and make that the final villain, or or that might be a way to not shoehorn. I'm not gonna say shoehorn. That might be a way to allude to Metal Sonic.
I just thought of something crazy.
What?
I don't know why, but when Sam was thinking about that, I thought to my okay, let me explain. So when Sam was explaining his story, talking about like the Bowlers and all that stuff, and I'm just like, oh, okay, it's like it makes sense. Would they go to? It's like I feel like it would make more sense for them to like go in space and like fight the Bowlers and all that stuff because space calling the Ark, and I'm just like, okay, but they've already been to space. What can they do now that they've been to space? And I thought to myself, what if the Sonic movies adapted the Metarex saga?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh my
That
god.
would be so fucking sick.
The Meta Saga was honestly really well written too, and I specifically need to watch that one in Japanese because
That was great.
It was
I
very
feel
That
good.
was great.
something out.
And the emotional weight of the ending was way better in Japanese.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Poor Tails.
Poor
I know,
Tails.
right?
They butchered that in
Imagine imagine having your first girlfriend just die.
Right?
It's really sad, man.
Damn, Josh, spoilers.
Come on,
Jared,
the
no.
show's like 15 years old. If you
I
haven't
know.
seen Sonic X by now, I don't know what to tell you.
Word. I
I
feel like when an anime is out long enough, spoilers don't matter anymore. Like
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, spoilers don't matter for that show.
The spoilers still matter in One Piece?
To a certain point, let's say like the first 400 episodes,
The first 400.
or maybe up to when. If somebody's watching, I'm not gonna save for them.
I was
'cause
gonna
they're
say,
gonna
are
be
you
mad.
about to say a spoiler?
Yeah.
But I was gonna say a spoiler. But no, I won't.
Nah, let's keep it. We already spoiled one. Let's not spoil enough.
All I will
Also
say is
depends if the-
episode 483. That's
I
it.
knew I knew it.
Okay, so you knew.
Have you seen
Yeah.
One Piece, Tori?
No, I've watched like 3 episodes so far.
I watched like a
He
lot
knows
of
exactly what I'm talking about.
I watched like a lot of videos on YouTube. Wait, I think I know. No, I think I know what you're talking about now. I
Yeah,
think.
when you guys were saying 400, I was like, oop.
Yeah.
The
Anyways,
donut? Is that what you're talking about? Yep.
What'd you say?
I said the donut. It was the donut. You ever hear people call? Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I do.
Characters that die a certain way.
Oh.
Yes.
Now I know what you're talking
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to Sonic, dude, imagine if they adapted the Metarex saga for like movie 4 or 5.
Places Chris Thorndike.
He better not be in this freaking plot. Swear to God.
You know what? Why? Sorry for another tangent. Why do animes like to do donut deaths?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
It's a weird trope. It's a very weird trope.
It is a weird trope.
But there's a lot of stuff about, the Japanese culture that just honestly confuses the hell out of me. But that's a topic for another day.
Word.
That is the
But yeah. Okay, so we talked about the third movie. Let's talk about more like the cinematic universe in general. So let's say like the third movie happens, blah 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 blah. Let's say like the characters that get introduced is like, Shadow, Amy, and Rouge, and they fight the Biolist and all that stuff. What would you guys like be interested to see in like the fourth movie? Just who do you want to personally see become part of, the movie canon? I kind of talked about this in the last podcast, but let's bring it back and, talk about it for a little bit.
I'm gonna say this because I've been thinking about this the whole time. Spin-off Silver movie.
A spin-off Silver
The way
movie.
that everyone's wanted a Silver spin-off game.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love that.
We don't really. We know he's in the future, but we don't know.
We don't know
like,
what his life
his
is like
entire-
in the future.
Yeah. We don't know
Mhm.
what it was like before. I don't know if Iblis attacked during his lifetime or that already happened before. He was
Well,
born.
in Sonic 06's story, literally the first line he says is that like this world was devastated before I was born.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this was before.
One thing it's crazy, like, cause like when it comes to Silver's like timeline and all that stuff, they keep it vague as shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's because
I
I don't know if you
know.
guys have ever read the IDW comics, but they keep his future like and stuff vague as shit, dude.
I actually
I don't know if
didn't
they're
know
saving
that.
it for like a future game or it's just like, they just don't know what to do with him, but like this whenever it comes to Silver and his personal life, absolutely nothing.
Huh.
Really weird.
Who knows? But
If
yeah,
you
I would love to
wonder,
see a Sonic Silver spin-off movie.
that would be a really good spin-off movie, honestly. Why does that make me think of like the Future Trunks special?
Exactly, that's exactly what I was thinking.
But in terms of the Sonic cinematic universe, I think they because the Sonic canon right now, I feel like it's oversaturated with a lot of
Yeah,
characters.
there's a
So
lot of
one thing I think
characters.
the Sonic cinematic universe should do is keep the character size to a minimum. I think I would say almost like the essentials are like, Sonic Tails Knuckles, Shadow Rouge Amy, Metal Sonic Silver, and Blaze. I think those are probably the most crucial characters that should be in the Sonic cinematic universe. Now, outside of that, I would think like the next.
I feel
I
like
think
I'm gonna add on to that list. Cause you said Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Metal Sonic, Rouge, Shadow, and Silver and Blaze, right?
yeah.
I'm gonna add on to that. I need to see Omega. I need to
Oh
see
yeah, of
Gamma.
course.
I need to see the Chaotix. And that's it.
Dang, I feel bad. We left Cream out.
Oh my god,
I
I
was
forgot. I
thinking the
forgot she even
same.
existed, dude. I'm not even gonna
I
lie.
know. I've been waiting for. I've been like holding my breath for Blaze, so I've just been like, Cream, please, please. But I don't know. I feel like some of them are going to be relegated to like one movie, maybe like have a bit of a supporting role, and then just like kind of be background, like just kind of mentioned a little bit. Because I don't know. Because I don't know if they have the budget for all those characters too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the main cast that I mentioned, maybe I should add Cream. I'm gonna add Cream.
Yeah, you got it. You got to.
I feel
But
like they might put one IDW character in there. I don't know why I feel like it. I think it's
Tangle.
because I was gonna say Tangle.
I
Tangle's
would personally
great.
want to see Whisper. I like Whisper a little bit better.
Mm,
It's not very often you get to see like it's not very often you see like the quiet but like determined character in media, or not the media
That's
that I've
true.
seen.
nah, I get
That's
it.
true.
Yo, but Tango would be sick though.
It definitely
Yeah.
I'm
would.
surprised
I
she's
feel
not
like
part
she
of the
also
game canon yet.
right. I feel like she definitely appeal to like the kid demographic too.
Oh,
She would
definitely.
fit in.
Her personality kind of reminds me of like if like if like all the Mario characters like had proper written personality, she'd be kind of like Daisy because like they kind of give off the same vibe to me, and I'm totally for it.
Mm. I see what you mean. I never thought about that.
I kind of like Tango because of that because she kind of gives off that Daisy vibe to me, and I really like that because I like Daisy better than Peach.
Yeah, she's adorable.
And
You had to put that in there.
yes, I did. Daisy is better than Peach. Anyone who disagrees or thinks Peach is better, you're wrong.
But
I
Rosalina, best
agree.
girl.
Rosalina is just peak.
Rosalina is peak.
Rosalina is peak Mario woman.
Rosalina's my wife.
Rosalina is my wife. Back off, sir.
Too late.
Uh huh. You ever play
This is
Mario
very
Galaxy?
funny. I just cosplay Rosalina.
Wait, you have?
Yeah.
You never seen it?
I think I did actually.
It was very
really
good.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I never mentioned I cosplay on the stream.
See, we knew this already.
Got that inside information.
Yeah, I've always liked your cosplay outfits.
They're very good.
Thank you. I need to cosplay a Sonic character. They're just so hard.
Suggestion:
So
do Knuckles.
I need a red wig because I have I have a blue wig, and then I have like a kind of blonde wig, and that's it.
Do you have gloves with spikes on them?
No, I have really small, like Cat in the Hat gloves. I did like a Sonic cosplay once. It was very funny.
Who'd you cosplay as?
You just said
Oh,
Sonic.
it
Oh,
was
oh,
Sonic.
oh.
It was like actually Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hearing challenge, impossible.
Shut up.
Okay, now I don't know
Okay,
what
so
else to talk about, so there's actually something that I did want to talk about with you guys, and
I
that
was gonna say,
is you can finish it.
unfortunately, I do have to go in a little bit.
Okay, then we can kind of just end it here then. But there's something I want to talk about before you head off, and
Yeah.
that is
Origins?
yes, Sonic Origins. We need to talk about that. It just got announced
Oh.
today, and holy shit, bro! I'm not. So
That sprite work.
let me.
So nice.
It's so good. There's something. I remember when the shit got announced. Like I was asleep. Like I woke up for like 5 seconds to check the time, and was like, "Ah, I still got time to sleep. And then I went to sleep with my phone in my hand. And I felt the rumble in my hand, so it woke me up. I'm just like, what's going on? I see it's a new notification from Twitter. I see it's fucking Sonic Origins, and I'm just like, holy shit! And it woke me right the fuck up. Did you guys know? I don't know if you guys have been like keeping up with like all the updates that have been going out about that game, but like, did you know that there's apparently going to be a story mode for like all three games, or for like all four of the games? It's gonna like make all like Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Knuckles. They're gonna make it like all a continuation of all the games.
That
That seems like it's
sounds
gonna be pretty cool.
amazing.
Yeah, and it's also gonna. I think it's gonna be like the first time they make Sonic CD like officially canon to the timeline. Cause like everybody knew it was kind of canon, but nobody knew it. Like, did it take place before Sonic 2 or after Sonic 2? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was wondering that because I saw the trailer and I noticed it went in the order of
Yeah, it went
Sonic,
from 1
CD.
to CD to 2 and then 3.
I was just like, wait, shouldn't it be 1, 2, CD, 3? But then I was thinking about it and I was just like, that makes sense, which also means Amy was introduced before Tails.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think another thing. I was gonna say something, and
What are you gonna say?
cause like if we're talking about like how CD takes place before, it's just one of those. It's just one of those like nitpicky things I have. Like when they like when they introduce like new lore that like makes sense on the grand state of things, but like there's just these little things that also just like, wait, but if this means that, then what does this mean? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and here is my nitpicking as the Sonic Weeb himself. So if Sonic CD takes place before Sonic 2, then why the fuck would Eggman go from Metal Sonic and then to Silver Sonic? Because like Silver Sonic looked like, because if you look at them like design wise, right? Silver Sonic looks like a first attempt at a Sonic clone than Metal Sonic does. You get what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's one of those things where it's like, wait, but why would he make something so cool, and then why would he make another one so thick? You know what I'm
He
saying?
ran out of money.
He ran out of money, probably. I don't know. He probably put like all his funds and his benefits to the fucking Death Egg robot. You know what? That's gonna be my headcanon. What'd you say, Sam?
Maybe they might do a redesign, but I doubt it.
I sincerely doubt it. Silver
You know
Sonic
what
is
I'm
just.
excited for?
What's up?
Animated cutscenes.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, that's definitely gonna be sick. What I'm wondering is that like the cutscene they showed in that trailer, is it just gonna be the opening, or is it just gonna be like cutscenes we see throughout the story mode?
I think they're gonna do it throughout the story, which would be. I think that's how they're gonna tie the games together.
Yeah, but like now the question is like, so like when
I
they
think
do,
might be-
you can go.
Oh, sorry. I thought that might be just like the opening for the game, or just the little like trailer thing that they did for Mania. Maybe.
No, because Mania and had two different like animated shits for like one for the trailer and one for the actual game.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Yeah, but like that one looked a little too complete to to just like be just used for a trailer. Because like with the Mania trailers, at least it was like it was an animatic. It wasn't fully colored in. It was just they was just like the
Mhm.
black and white stuff and all that, and it was only like colored at towards the end. So you could give the excuse
Yeah,
about that, but like those ones look way too fucking clean to be just trailer
Yeah, that shit was
shots.
smooth.
It was very good.
Yeah.
Also, did you I sent this to Sam Batori. Did you ever notice there was something that Tyson Hess posted like a year ago? Like it was like right before the Sonic Central got announced and stuff, right?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna freaking show it to you one. Hold on, check your Discord DMs. Sam knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm very scared.
Here,
No, it's a good thing.
click the link that I sent you.
Okay.
I just find it
Never
funny
let
how
them know your
Tyson
next
Hess like
move.
showed this off like a year ago, and then now remind yourself.
Oh, just for fun.
See how he played us?
Never let them know your next move. Never let them know.
Bless them, man.
I know, right?
There's one thing I gotta say though. I don't know if you guys have seen my meme account, well, what I said on my meme account, but it's just like I hope that man isn't getting burnt out of Sonic because this man has like he's done like what is it? He's done Sonic Mania, he's done Team Sonic Racing, he's done the Chow in Space, he's done the fucking Sonic Colors Ultimate, he's done Sonic 1 and 2 movies, he's doing fucking Sonic Origins, like I hope he's getting sleep. I hope he's sleeping well, and I hope he's doing okay. Tyson Hess, wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're getting sleep. I hope you're drinking water. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're enjoying your life outside of work. I hope you're living your best life right now. And I hope you aren't getting burnt out of Sonic. Because the stuff
Also,
that you're
hope you're
making,
getting paid well.
yeah, I also hope you're getting paid well. Because, yeah, companies do that. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're living your best life while also working on something you love. Because that would be the best thing in the world for him.
Word.
Hmm.
And I think we can end it off right here. You guys have anything else to say or nah?
Honestly, the only thing I'm gonna say is the only reason why I'm getting Sonic Origins is because I've actually never played Sonic 1 or 2
You can get
or
them on
3.
your phone for free.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
But
you've never played them like at all?
I've only actually I lied.
Not even like dabbled into them?
I've only played Sonic 1 and I've almost beaten CD. I never played 2 or 3.
How?
Well, you can play
I just
Sonic 2
never
on your
did.
phone right now, and there's a freaking like there's a Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited like demo or like download. It's like completely it's like a fan project where they like remade Sonic 3 and Knuckles for widescreen support, and I actually have it on my computer. I was gonna stream it one of these days.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
No,
told
no, don't worry. Now that this is coming out, I mean, I could play it now, but I'll wait.
that's fair. I can see.
Maybe for June.
Gotta support the
That's
official
fair.
release. The following is
I
a
haven't
non-profit
beaten any
fan-based
of them.
parody. You haven't beaten any of them?
Nope.
Sam? Oh, Sam said he's never played it, but
Yeah.
all
I
right.
wanna get
I've
Super
played the most
Emeralds.
of two.
I'm gonna say it. I've only beaten Sonic 2.
Oh, really?
I've never beaten
As you
Sonic
should.
1. I've never beaten Sonic CD. I almost beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like I have one saved file that's like on like that's like on Death Egg Zone Act 2, but I just never beat it.
Do you have the Super Emeralds?
I don't.
Ah,
Cuz like I don't really explore my levels when I play. I kind of just like go from left to right. I like explore when I can, but most of the time I'm just chilling, minding my own business, just trying to get to the goal ring as fast as I can.
Mm.
right.
Whenever I play Sonic games, I kind of just go with for the speed aspect. Even though the exploration aspect is like an important part of like the classic Sonic design.
Mm.
But usually when I play Sonic games, I kind of just go from start to finish. It's kind of like a roller coaster ride. It doesn't there's only like one main attraction, and you're just there for the ride.
The only reason why I want the Super Emeralds is so I can get the Hypersonic ending.
Right.
Mm.
And you also want the freaking hypersonic abilities where he just flashes your screen and he blinds you.
I really hope they use them again. I really do.
They should use him again. Sonic Frontiers? Maybe? Ian Flynn?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah, we need gameplay. It's been 4 months.
A lot of people are saying that game might actually get delayed.
It might. If it does, I won't be upset.
It almost definitely is.
I feel like it's leaning towards because like
I'd be surprised if it doesn't.
like we haven't seen gameplay and it's been 4 months. We've known about this shit. We've known about this game for almost a year and no gameplay at all, dude. I don't know if they're waiting for like, you know, the Summer Game Fest. I don't know if they're just waiting for like the movie hype to die down, but like if we don't see gameplay by by the end of July, like when I'm gonna see, you know, I'll say this: if we don't see Sonic Frontiers gameplay by the time Sonic Origins comes out, which is June 23rd, I'm assuming Sonic Frontiers is getting delayed.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's getting delayed until they say it's not.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, like until we see like another trailer saying that it's still coming out in holiday, or until we see like a demo come out, we ain't we don't know shit. Here's one thing that I also like want to mention about Sonic Frontiers is that I feel like what they should do for like the next Sonic game, whether it's this game, like, you know, Sonic, but like for the next 3D Sonic game, this is something that Square Enix did. I don't know if you guys know about a game called Octopath Traveler.
I do
Yeah.
not.
It was like an old like RPG that came out on the Switch, Sam. And what they did is that like they let the public play test the game. And it's like, hey, try out our game. It's like in an alpha state right now. What should we improve? What should we not improve it about that? So, you know, the public plays the demo, they play it, they give their feedback, and then they come back and then they take that information, delay the game for later, and then they come out like, hey, we have another beta build. Try it out, you people. And, you know, they give more feedback, and then, you know, they take that feedback, you know, they fix the game up, and then the game finally releases. They need to do something like that for Sonic games. And I
Didn't
feel
people
like,
fucking love Octopath Traveler too?
huh?
Didn't people love Octopath Traveler? Like,
Yeah,
wasn't it
I
delayed?
heard the game is actually really good.
Yeah.
And it's because of those like it's because of like they kept releasing
Yeah.
those beta builds. They took all the feedback and, you know, they made the game better because of it. And I feel like that's something they should do with modern Sonic.
They
Honestly,
definitely
yeah.
should.
Because I'm gonna be
That would be
honest,
great.
the people at Sonic Team they don't know what they're doing. I'm sorry,
No.
they lost my trust. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
Bro, Paramount's doing better right now. I'm just saying.
And it's like I don't know if it's Sonic Team. I don't know if it's just Sega in general, but somebody over there don't know what the fuck they're doing. And I ain't no fucking I don't know how to run like a multi-million-dollar company, but I can say that your games for the past 10 years have been mid. I gotta say it. Your games have been mid.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Generations was the last good one.
Generations came out 11 years ago at this point. The past 10 years have been
shit.
mid. It's sad, man. But hopefully, Sonic Frontiers is a good game story-wise and is a good game gameplay-wise. Because you kind of notice how with these last couple of games, it's either one's good, one's bad, or they're both just mid.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of noticed that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic Generation story was shit.
Yes.
And I feel like with Sonic Frontiers, they really have the potential to make this like a game with a good story and a game with good gameplay. But I feel like in order for them to do that, they gotta do those beta releases. I feel like that that would do nothing but help them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It can't hurt them in any way. That would just do nothing but help them. And sure, the game may get delayed, but it's like, hey, we got to try it at least, you know?
And also because they keep doing a thing of just like Forces, they revealed it with like, oh, there's Sonic and then there's classic Sonic again. And then like for a while that's the main thing people had to go off of. It was just like little story things. And it's just like I don't know why there's like less transparency with Frontiers than there was with Forces. And already people were a little bit on the fence about Forces because there wasn't a lot of transparency. So it just feels like they're repeating the same mistakes, just like over and over.
And they keep saying that they learn from their mistakes too, but like you,
They're
like the
clearly
only
not.
the only thing that you've taught us is that ever since Forces came out, y'all just became insecure as hell about showing gameplay. Because they did the exact same shit with Team Sonic Racing. They ain't show us nothing about the game. They just kept releasing the music, and then the game came out. And it's just like,
fanfare whatsoever.
and you know, not to like disrespect Team Sonic. Like Team Sonic Racing is a perfectly average game. Like it's not bad. It's not amazing. It's decent. It's decent. You know.
Unfortunately, the game died.
Yeah, just don't expect to find people to play that online with. Unless you, of course, watch my stream. Watch my stream. I'm gonna be streaming the game on Friday. Okay, but yeah, yeah, the game is just dead. And I feel like they just need to do something to I feel like they just need to do something to like satiate, the fans' hunger. Cause like, here's what I'm afraid is gonna happen: Sonic Frontiers comes out. God forbid that it's mid, and then we gotta wait another 5 years for another mid game. And then while freaking Sonic has already had like 4 movies in those 5 years, like he's already had like Sonic Prime, he's already had Sonic Movie 3, he's already had the Knuckles spinoff, he's already had Sonic Movie 4 in those 5 years. Like, bro, give us those beta builds. It'll at least satiate the hunger of like people who are like, starting to get impatient, but like, where's Frontiers gameplay? Where's Frontiers gameplay? If they were to do that, and we finally get a chance to play something from Sonic Team, and if we like it, we tell them that it's good. Keep up what you're doing, and if it's not good, we just be like, this isn't really that good. Delay it real quick.
Yeah, we haven't played a modern game in almost 5 years now.
No, but it's fine because they're satiating people with the Roblox pack.
Oh, have you heard about that actually?
I have not actually.
Yeah, there was a Sonic Roblox game that came, which is basically a lot of people are calling it Sonic Frontiers Light Edition. Because it's basically like an open world game, and then like you can collect orbs to make Sonic go faster and faster, and he like runs in a 3D space and shit. And apparently people actually think it's really good.
I might just play it because there was
just
a
know about the
Roblox.
Knuckles show.
I only know about it because I keep up with like Sonic Twitter all the time. Every time I scroll through Twitter, it's always something Sonic related. But people who I know that have actually played, they think it's pretty dang good.
Sonic Speed Simulator?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, I might have to play this after the podcast.
Yeah, I low-key want to play it too.
Alright. Okay, now I actually do have to go because I have people waiting for me.
Yeah, you got people waiting again, bro. You gotta, we gotta do these. You gotta work on your time management, my friend.
I know, right?
But that's gonna be it from us. All the people who have been watching the stream, I don't know how many people are checking the stream right now, but whoever is still there, I thank you all for watching. If you care about me, as you should, because I'm the one who started the stream, or at least I would hope you would. Maybe you guys are only here for Sam and his sexy voice, or maybe Tori, but that's okay. If you guys came for me, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure what I want to stream. I don't know if I want to stream like more Sonic Unleashed or whatever, but I'll figure it out. It's gonna be something.
Legends.
What'd you say?
I said Gapex Legends.
I might just stream.
Apex?
Yes, I may tomorrow. We may stream Ape Sex Legends or Sonic Unleashed. One of those two. But with that being said, this has been JPL.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Sam Animations.
Dory.
This is all of us signing out, and we hope you all have a wonderful day.